Legacy TV. Now guys, tomorrow at 2 p.m. we take on Watford at home at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. Now guys, this is obviously our last home game of the season and we want to do our last home game of the season in the right way, you know. Obviously we take on Eintracht Frankfurt in the Europa League at home, so it's like not officially like the last game, but it is in the Premier League. And then obviously our last game in the Premier League away is to Leicester next weekend, so this is our second to last game. And we want to end the season the right way, you know, like we're so close now. We need to keep getting 3 points on the board. We want to get top 4 and tomorrow we need a win, realistically. Well, we need a win, ideally. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game. We know that Watford are a good side. They're sitting 10th in the table. They're doing really well this season. I remember when we went to Vicarage Road, I think it was like near around Christmas time, if I'm right in saying that. We obviously struggled there. It was a difficult game for us. This is a London derby, so yeah, hopefully we get 3 points. So guys, we are actually unbeaten in 11 home matches against Watford in all competitions since a 5-1 defeat on the final day of the 1985 to 86 season. So it's been that long, you know, like we're doing all right. So guys, I'll run you through my predicted starting 11 for tomorrow's game. So, I'm going with Kepa in goal, Azpilicueta, Luiz, Christensen and Alonso in defence. Obviously we know Rudiger's injured. I do think Alonso's going to start over Emerson tomorrow simply because I feel like Emerson obviously had the chance in the Europa League, so I think Alonso's going to get the start at home tomorrow. And obviously when we took on Manchester United, obviously Alonso scored, so I'd put him back out again tomorrow. Obviously Emerson's had his chance. In defensive midfield, I'd go with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Kante and Barkley. I know that both Barkley and Ruben don't always start together, you know, but start them together, sorry, please. And obviously Kante, yeah. I think though, we'll see Kovacic or either Jorginho start, but realistically I'd like Ruben, Kante and Barkley to start. In midfield, I'm going with Hazard and Pedro. I do think Hazard will start over Willian, because obviously in the Europa League, Hazard didn't start. He just come on as a substitute, like around the 60th minute mark. So I do think he will start tomorrow. I think maybe Sarri did rest him for a little bit of the game against the Eintracht Frankfurt simply for this game. And then up front, I would go with Giroud. Now, some people would maybe say, oh, why are you not going with Higuain, Emma? Yeah, he's a good player, like we saw him be a little bit better of recent, but having said that, I'd have to go with Giroud. I think it's a safer bet. I think we can guarantee we can bank on Giroud scoring a goal if he starts, but we'll see, might not happen, but I do think it would be best to play Giroud, but something's telling me that Sarri might even start Higuain over Giroud, but we'll see. So yeah, so guys, I thought I'd do something a little bit different on this preview today because it's coming up towards the end of the season. I've got a fan's perspective on before the Watford game. Just thought, you know, instead of me always blabbing on in my previews, bring someone else different and new onto the channel. You might have seen this guy before. It's Kojo. Kojo was actually on one of my vlogs. I think it was this last summer. Yeah, it was after a game at Stamford Bridge anyways. So yeah, you might have seen him before. But yeah, I'll throw you over to him and then I'll sign out this video.
Hey guys, it's me Kojo. You may see me guys on 100 Chelsea. I've been into a few games this season, around 12. So in case you recognise the face, yeah, I've played on 100 Chelsea. Yeah, just about 12 times this season. So yeah. I'm here discussing the upcoming game, Chelsea vs Watford, giving my initial thoughts, what I'm expecting in that game, the result, the lineup, and etc. Yeah, as you know, we just come off a 1-1 draw in Europa League against Eintracht Frankfurt, which I thought, you know what, we did okay. It was okay. I thought we responded well from going 1-0 down. We got a crucial away goal, a good goal by Pedro. And that should put us in a good position for the second leg next Thursday. So yeah, overall I don't think we can be too angry. We've got a crucial away goal. We are quite good at the bridge, especially in European competitions, so I do expect us to get through and head to the final. And yeah, but come back to this game against Watford this Sunday, tomorrow. It's going to be a very tough game. Very, very tough game. You know, Watford are doing well this season. I believe I think they're 8th or 9th. So, you know, Javi Garcia is doing a really good job with his team. And, of course, the FA Cup final. So, you know, we can't take them lightly. We can't take them for granted. They're going to cause us problems. Even last season when we faced them, you know, they were in the game up until we turn it up to second, third gear. I mean, we ran away with it eventually. But if we're not on it, you know, they can cause us problems. So, I do think it's going to be a very tight game. Realistically, I think it's going to be a draw, but I would like a win, of course. And I think we should go into the game to win the game because I think, you know, although we're almost there in terms of securing top four, but it's not actually done yet. There's still one more game to go after this one. And it's our last home game of the season. So, you know, we want to close out with a bang and get the 3 points and just to keep our top four chances in the league secure. Because, again, you never know what can happen in Europa League. So, yeah, my predicted lineup for the game, Kepa, Christensen, David Luiz, Emerson, Aspilicueta. The midfield I'm going to see, I think, is going to be Jorginho, Kante, and probably Barkley. I think a lot of Cheeks are going to probably come on in the second half. Or if not Barkley, it's going to be Kovacic, but I think it's going to be Barkley. I would like Barkley to start. The front three is going to be Hazard, Higuain, and Willian. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Chelsea win. Let's see if that happens. Hopefully we can get a win. Hopefully Sunday will be our day. So, yeah, up the Chelsea.
So yeah, that was Cole Joel's thoughts. Thank you so much for coming on to him. And yeah, so guys, usually I get my match review up straight after the game, and I usually actually watch the game or stream it or at least track it on the internet. But tomorrow I'm actually at the Derby and West Brom game at Pride Park because it's Derby's last game of the season, so I won't actually be watching the Chelsea game because obviously that starts at 2 and the Derby and West Brom game starts at 12:30. I was just checking that. So yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a 12:30 game with Derby. That's why I just had to double check that because it's a really weird time. But anyways, it's the last game of the Championship tomorrow, and then obviously playoffs will come. But yes, I will be vlogging at that game tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned for that if you are interested in Championship football and Derby, and all you Derby fans out there, if you want to tune into that. There will be a match review from the Watford game at some point, but just bear with me, it won't be instant and quick straight after the game, so I do apologise for that. But yeah, my score prediction is 3-1 Chelsea. I don't want to say that we are going to concede a goal, but I think we might. But yes, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below all your pre-match thoughts, your score predictions, your predicted team lineup. And yeah, and don't forget to tune in after the game tomorrow. I'll be bringing you my match review and obviously a Derby vlog. And yeah, and let's end our last Premier League home game of the season the right way tomorrow. We want to win, we need to smash it. And yeah, and also, like, the players will be celebrating stuff because it is the last home game and you don't know what players will actually be not here with us next season. Like, some might go. I don't even want to say Hazard because that would break my heart more than anything ever has if Hazard did go. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, up the shells. Thanks.